Thank you, Jennifer. Dave, Tim, Jackie, David, thank you so much. My friends and my fellow libertarians. Look around this room. This right here is the beating heart of American liberty. Before anything else, let me say this plainly. I came to this country because I was searching for something real, something consistent, something that truly put liberty first. And when I found it here, I didn't just join a party. I found my political home. And I stand before you not as someone who inherited this banner, but as someone who chose it. And I will defend it with everything I have. I'm a naturalized citizen of this country. I chose to become an American. I was not born under this flag, and when I came here, I deeply believed in what it stands for. And perhaps that is why I cherish American liberty so deeply. When you come here from another country, you understand something many people here are never forced to understand. Freedom is not automatic. Freedom is not guaranteed. It is not the default setting of the world. In many places, liberty is fragile or non-existent. Opportunity is limited, speech is controlled, government power is not restrained. But here, the Constitution limits power, at least still on paper. Here, individual rights matter. Here, citizens are meant to be sovereign. But unfortunately, too many Americans have grown up with freedom and assume it will always be there. They treat it as permanent, as automatic, as untouchable. But those of us who chose this country know better. When you raise your hand and swear allegiance to the Constitution, liberty is not an abstract idea. It is personal. It is precious. It is earned. That is what made me love this country so deeply. That is what made me proud to be American. And that is what made me libertarian. You are the man and woman who never gave up on freedom, even when the rest of the country forgot what it means. You are the keepers of the flame, the founders of this country, nearly 250 years ago. For more than 50 years, this party has stood for principles that were never convenient, never fashionable, and never profitable to the powerful. You warned about reckless spending when both major parties were signing the checks. You warned about growing surveillance, foreign entitlements, and corporate favoritism long before they become headlines. You were not built in a boardroom. You were not founded by political dynasties. You were built by citizens, ordinary Americans who believe that liberty is not negotiable. And today, I proudly stand with you. But let's speak the truth clearly today, because the truth is why our party always been pushed aside. For decades, mainstream media has called libertarians as radicals, fringe, dreamers, and now I can personally see that. They mock this party every time we speak up for freedom. They told Americans we were dangerous, all because we dared to say one thing. Our money should serve our people, not foreign governments, not private corporations. And now we know why they tried so hard to silence us. Because the very reason the Libertarian Party has been radicalized in the media is that these private interest groups and foreign powers have been pulling their strings. Yes, the same APAC influence and Wall Street billionaires that have crept into our Congress have spread through our networks, our press, our politics, anywhere it can shape the story. Have you heard about the $7,000 offered by a prime minister of a country for every post by YouTubers and other social media influencers who would brainwash Americans to support his country? She heard it. Propaganda on us with our own money. Doesn't it sound crazy? They know that if the Libertarian Party ever came to power, their lifeline, our tax money, would be cut off for good. They know that once we lead this country, not a penny of American tax dollars will ever again travel overseas to feed foreign corruption. And what about American lies? Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to engage in a new war which is not ours. We are again about to attack a country that is enemy of another, far from us, and risk the lives of our soldiers and risking our security here. They know that once we lead this country, not a single American soldier would lose his or her life to die for another country. And that, my friends, is why the media fears us. Think about that. That's why they twist our message, call us extreme, mock us, and hide our victories. Because deep down they know the day the Libertarian Party rises is the day America stops paying her occupiers. Because deep down they know the day the Libertarian Party rises is the day America stops risking her national security and only focuses in defending herself. For years, they've kept the public distracted. They've told people everything is fine. Your democracy is safe. What democracy? What democracy? Do our elected politicians work for us after being elected? Democracy has just become a tool to trick us by giving us the sensation that we, of our own will, select candidates that will represent us. But once elected, they serve their lords. The democracy that they have painted for us is not even real. Our Congress, the People's House, has been quietly taken over. Foreign influence, foreign money, foreign control, creeping like smoke under the door. AIPAC and similar organizations have bought the loyalty and power of the people who are supposed to serve and represent us in Congress. And while the media keeps the people numb with noise, our republic is being hollowed out from the inside. But while most of the country sleeps, we will not. For long, we believed that being right was enough. That if we speak politely, someday liberty would somehow win. If we truly still believe this, my friends, we are wrong. It never worked before, and it never will. Because you can't reason with occupation. You can't reform corruption. You have to remove it. That, my friends, brings us to our case. From this moment forward, the Libertarian Party's first and most sacred mission, in my opinion, must be the re-independence of the United States of America. The re-independence of the United States of America. George Washington didn't wait for permission to be free. Jefferson didn't negotiate his liberty. They drew a line in the sand and said, no more. Well, that's our line too. Because a Congress under foreign control cannot govern a free people. And the government that serves outsiders and private interest groups cannot serve Americans. Easy to understand. They tricked people by launching empty slogans such as "Make America Great Again," "Build Back America," or even "America First." And then they said, yeah, America first, Israel second, Ukraine third, Wall Street billionaires fourth. And by the way, I've never seen America being put first. Have you ever? No, my brothers and sisters. There is no first. Because that indicates a second and third and a fourth and a fifth. As the Libertarian Party, we stand for America only. Our party has always stood for choice, a small government, and peace for our citizens. And we still want these things more than anyone else. But right now, our country, that meant to be the guardian of our freedom, is in danger. And just like our country, when your home is burning, you don't waste time fixing the broken TV. You focus on the bigger issue at task, which is putting out that fire. That is why re-independence of our country needs to be taken care of first. Once we liberate our country from the chains of foreign occupation in our Congress and private interest groups we can focus on the other issues that we are confident we are going to fix. We know the solutions. But this must be our priority, because without sovereignty, there are no civil liberties. Without independence, there is no constitution. And without a free Congress, there are no free people. Now, the real question is, do we want to close our eyes and only dream of a free country without ever actually living it? No. So we can't close our eyes. We will spread the message for our freedom. Work hard for it and win it back. We can no longer be the quiet party, kind, quiet party. We need to speak up and speak out. We should be the movement of national renewal. America needs re-independence. Now, the media will mock us. The two big parties will sneer. They'll say, you can't change the system. Watch us. Because history isn't written by those who obey. It's written by those who stand. And make no mistake, we are not dangerous. We are not radicals. We are not violent. We are Americans, and we want our country back in the hands of the people. We, the people. Moving forward, my brothers and sisters, every libertarian chapter, every volunteer, every candidate must carry one message to every city and town. America must be free again. We will kick the foreign money out of Congress. We will keep the private interest groups out of Congress. We will expose the corruption that silences the people. Look at the Epstein files. It's ridiculous. No one can say anything. And this is the United States of America. We will reclaim our republic. We will reclaim our liberty. We will reclaim our sovereignty. We will fight, not with guns, but with ballots, with truth, and with courage. The truth is our weapon. Our conviction is our armor. Brothers and sisters, let's make a promise right here and right now. We will never play small again. We have a huge price to lose, which is our freedom. We will actively fight against indifference. That's the problem of our country. We will fly the banner of liberty, not just an idea, but a cause with power and purpose. Together, we will lead America into her second independence, re-independence. And when history looks back, it will see us, the libertarians, the ones who woke the nation. That's it. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless the re-independent United States of America. Thank you.